Only on KION, the FEMA impact on finances. Central Coast counties raising concerns over unpaid FEMA disaster reimbursement dating back upwards of 7 years. I spoke with local officials who say the waiting game on these funds is leaving some counties in a financial fiasco. In March of 2023, the Pajaro levee was breached during winter storms, causing devastation to the surrounding communities. While those communities continue to recover, those affected counties are still feeling the financial impact.
That has created a huge budget problem and cash flow issue for our county.
According to the county's CAO, since 2017, Santa Cruz County has seen 8 federally declared disasters. However, he says they've only been able to recoup just over half of what they've spent from state and federal partners, including FEMA.
It's created a lot of uncertainty in our budget process because we just don't know if we're going to get reimbursed for some of these claims that we've submitted.
Over in the county of Monterey, some disaster expenses from 2017 weren't reimbursed until just last year. On October 15th, the county moved forward with a hiring freeze, they say due in part to the financial impact from unpaid disaster expenses.
We're not going to get that FEMA money for 5 or 6 years, and it just hits at a bad time here. We've had quite a few disasters here in the last few years, from fires to floods.
Supervisor Church adds they're waiting on at least $70 million from FEMA. The lengthy reimbursement process now contributing to financial worries for both counties. Given the delays and time it's taken to get some of this funding, I asked FEMA, do you think that there are ways for FEMA to potentially streamline the process in order to get that assistance out faster?
Well, a lot of our policy is based on the statutes that we're guided by, obviously, and subject to, obviously, someone else's decision if they want to change law to assist us.
Santa Cruz County Supervisor Zach Friend is one of the people advocating for reform in D.C. with the reimbursement process.
Their processes take too long, and they also are too bureaucratic. The good example is their sister agency, the Federal Highways Administration, which has a very streamlined and efficient process for funding us on road disasters.
When asked about the fiscal impact of lengthy reimbursements for both counties,
well, I've spoken to both counties and a lot of other applicants about the situation. And it's tough because we have to go through this process. Nothing is eligible until it's eligible. And so I just try to caution them to not make any assumptions about what might be or what might not be.
Now, both Santa Cruz and Monterey County warn of future budget uncertainty as they wait for those funds. Some county officials I spoke with are also calling on Congress to take action to increase FEMA's operating budgets.